All right, so I hope everyone is enjoying the lockdown. Um, I just have a few questions for you. Is this really worth wrecking the economy? Do you personally know anyone that is sick from coronavirus? Not any other flu, but coronavirus. Um, do you know anyone who's been personally affected economically? Yeah, most people are getting hit economically. There aren't bodies in the street. What's happening is that these businesses are being closed down, restaurants are struggling. This is going to be bad. And it's not because of sickness, it's because the government is telling people to stay home. We've had swine flu, we've had Ebola, we've had bird flu, we've had all sorts of flus come through. And the only thing that makes this different is that the government is telling us that it's really bad and that we have to shut things down. They've never reached into that before. And I have so many people arguing to get shut down. Please, please make us stay home. And it's just for something that seems to be a cold. Even if everyone that got it died, is it really worth this? Is it really worth wrecking the economy? They're telling us it's going to get really bad, but do you believe that? They lie all the time. Do you believe the hype? Do you see that we're being manipulated here with all the movies, The Stand, Outbreak? They've been prepping us for this for a long time. And now here it is, and suddenly it's pretty much like martial law. Can't go out. Gotta have a reason. Someone might question you. Even talking about suspending the Constitution for what seems to be a cold. People are recovering from it. Now, I'm skeptical. I'm a conspiracy theorist. So if you're out there suffering from the coronavirus, do me a favor and prove it to me. I want to see you wheezing. I want to see you gasping for breath. I don't want to see a perfectly fucking healthy person with like a little oxygen tube there talking normally. You got to sell this shit to me. Okay? If you're sick in this age of everybody videoing everything, why can't I find a video that convinces me that this is really happening? People are losing their homes, they're losing their businesses. People are going to be homeless. Prove it to me. There's a lot at stake here. And I'm just supposed to go with, some people in a mask running around in a hospital. I'm supposed to believe that's all real. I'm just not. We're canceling funerals. We're canceling weddings. You can't even begin to protest this. Can't have a barbecue because of a cold, a flu. Is this really worth it? Is this really what we're doing right now for a cold? Everybody just voluntarily going for it, staying inside. Fines if you go out. I'm just not buying it. So it's amazing to me that every part of the world is doing the same thing. This is not right. I'm being asked to sacrifice, but my question is, why can't other people sacrifice? Why does it have to be, the healthy people? If this is really happening, I'm supposed to stay home, sacrifice. People are losing their jobs. Why can't it be the sick people, the vulnerable? Let them sacrifice. They're on their way out anyway. They're not strong enough to be here anyway. Let them be the sacrifice. Not me. Not these businesses. You know, it's not fair. It's not right, and I don't buy it. So, please, if you are suffering from the coronavirus, please upload a video and convince me that you're really suffering, because I'm not buying any of it. I'm sorry if that sounds insensitive, but I really don't care. A lot is at stake. And I'm supposed to believe the media that lies all the time. It tells me it's really, really bad out there. And it's going to get really, really bad. Now, you said that about the swine flu, the bird flu, Ebola, the Zika virus. Yeah, I mean, how many of these things do we have to see? And what's the difference between this and that? Government intervention, shutdowns. I think these are kind of dark times, but I don't want to spread fear. I think that's what they want. They want people to be scared. They want people to panic and to be irrational over a cold, over a flu. I never get sick. Personally, I never get sick. And especially since I started eating raw liver. I know, sounds gross, but I never get sick. So why should someone like myself have to sacrifice for a cold? Something, a common flu. Something that people are just getting over. People are being shut inside their homes, fined for going out. And they're okay with it. Even arguing with me about it. I don't understand it, but anyway. That's my 2 cents on this whole coronavirus thing. I hope everyone is, using this time to sort of make some changes, have some different thoughts about things, and to take life in a different direction. That's certainly what I'm going to do with this time. My job hasn't stopped, by the way. So I'm just using this as an opportunity to reflect on things and make some changes. And so if you have a lot of time at home, I would encourage you to look into why things are the way they are. When I was laid off, I did a lot of reflection and came up with a lot of things. So this is a good time. I hope that this kind of backfires in a way for them, and that people have more time to do the things they've always wanted to do, and perhaps even make those drastic changes that makes it possible for them to live kind of free of a job. It's certainly a liberating thing to do. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you to Demond and Jonathan, and especially Preston and Robert. You guys really supported me in that last video that I made, and it means a lot to me. I really appreciate it, especially, at a time like this. Means a lot. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate everyone's support, and I will see you in my next video.